Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 5th Annual Lucie Awards, presented by Pilsner Urquell at the Avery Fisher Hall in Lincoln Center.
Welcome to the 5th Annual Lucie Awards. This is the Oscars of photography. We have some of the best photographers in the world here in the room tonight. This night is about them.
The fact is that, yes, indeed, I confess to being a photojournalist. I've recorded people not being very nice to each other, and in the end, I think even if one simply recalls what's going on in the world, that's an incredibly important thing to do. And of course, if on occasions you try to say something, you try to change things, that is, of course, a real bonus.
My friend Ralph Gibson is an avid musician, and you can see that in the work that he does with his pictures. You can see it in his composition and his rhythm and his use of dynamics.
Deborah Turberville has never fit very comfortably into the glamorous world of fashion photography, which is precisely why, from the very beginning, her work has been so memorable. If there's glamour in her photographs, it's always a little tarnished and worn, like the patina on fine antique. The world Deborah imagines is timeless, dreamy, often decaying, but oddly, eccentrically elegant, and deeply personal.
Thank you for this honor, because sports, often overlooked, is a great metaphor for life, which brings us together, the executive of a company, the shoe shine boy, the guy next door, and we can have that common touchstone, which I think photography is so wonderful about, where we can share things, we can share a moment in our lives and make it special.
Gene Richards penetrates human life on the margins. His subjects are battling breast cancer and drug addiction. They are children with AIDS. They are mentally disabled. In the lidded eyes of young soldiers returning from Iraq, he captures their encounter with an unfathomable hell.
Howard Zieff left Art Center in LA and came to New York with his school portfolio. From day one, it showed his humor, wit, casting genius, and his photographic style. His cartoon style and staging gave his pictures an identity and quick and easy recognition. The golden age of advertising was beginning, and Zieff's photographs were helping to propel it.
Would not use the word, but he had an epiphany that changed his heart. Creating a hospital in a place like Cambodia was either incredibly naive or divinely inspired. And I've often said that the existence of this hospital is really a miracle.
I am Elliot Erwitt, and I've been that for a number of years. When I get up in the morning, I brush my teeth and go about my business, and if I'm going anywhere interesting, I take my camera along. I wouldn't call myself anything. I don't get up in the morning and think I'm going to be funny or anything like that. If people think that my pictures are amusing, I'm pleased to hear that. I prefer to be amusing than to be tragic. It's nothing conscious. If it turns out to be entertaining what I do, I'm very pleased, but it's not conscious.
You really don't have to know too much in order to be a photographer. What you need to do is simply to look.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for making this special this evening.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.